Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the June Patron Showcase featuring Michael Hubert.
Sup?
What's up? What's up? You know what's
Sorry
up?
for the delay, chat. Three different accidents. One minor, like fender bender on the road, whatever. One where the entire hood of the car was like smashed up, you know? Where they clearly like went under, you know? And then the big one
Big one, there's three, okay.
were three cars skidded in the corner.
That's always bad with accidents. The worst feeling, because I don't know if they do this in the rest of the country. I never saw this before until I moved out here. The police snaking.
What the hell was that?
Whenever you see a police car speed past you, and it starts swerving.
Oh, this
slow,
shit? Yeah.
The worst thing in the world. Like,
Yeah.
I try and follow it for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And when it starts to really slow down, it's like, get off the next off ramp, get off of it. But like, you roll the dice because they stopped you too soon, you missed the off ramp. Usually it's just for them to pick up some kind of piece of debris. Yeah. That's all it usually is.
Wait
like there's
for 'em,
something in a lane that like needs to be removed.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the world.
I left really early, that's why I'm only 14 minutes late.
I left early too, and there was felt like there's a little bit heavier traffic because I try to get here by like 11:30 so I could put together all, because I take submissions till like this morning.
The wind chill, Ninja Kitty. The wind chill. Just trolling me about San Francisco.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Continue.
Gotcha.
Continue.
Like,
Continue.
I'm so lost.
Continue.
Oh yeah, I get here around 11:30, an hour and a half before, because we accept submissions till the morning of, I believe, or like the night of. Which is funny because yesterday when I checked, there was 21 submissions. I got here this morning, there was 32. Or something.
Oh shit!
So it's like, all right,
under the radar.
Bunch of videos just showed up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to come in and I have to download all of it.
Yeah.
Organize it into a more cohesive thing.
Very clean setup.
Gonna say I feel like after doing this for a few months, I do want to have a talk with the group about some changes.
Changes.
I don't think the Google Doc is the best way to for this. I know losing, and I don't think the Patron comments are the best either. I feel like there's a better way to streamline this, because having to spend an hour to 2 hours to assemble everything. Yeah. Also, people submit images in weird formats sometimes. We just need a place for them to upload their stuff to us.
Some kind of drive.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to set up a way for people to upload to our drive in a community showcase area, or
I like that.
Or something else possibly. Something else, maybe.
A direct handoff. They come to the studio, they hand it to us directly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
I gotta say, I love you all, but I hate when I have to go through multiple images on Twitter. Multiple Twitter posts. I hate it. It's and I love everyone who just gives me the best is an Imager drive. Yeah. It's just everything in one thing, or a Google Drive. I'm thank you so much. I love you.
Hell yeah. Praise. Praise to you, Alex.
Just observations after doing it. They're I love all of you, but there are definitely certain submissions when I see it, I'm like, shit, this is gonna take so long. But
help Damiani out. Make it easier on him.
Text submissions are fine. I love text submissions. They're the easiest thing in the world. So, all right, and that's where we're starting today. Here we're starting with text submissions. So we do text. We do images. Excellent. Then we do audio. Excellent. And then we do video.
Excellent.
If it's been a while. I don't know if you remember.
It has been a while. It has been a while.
Yeah, about 32 submissions.
Psyched.
And
let's dive in, baby.
I have to give you a warning to the patrons. Especially, I know RF Switch is near. These will not probably be in order because I sorted everything last night. And then we got a bunch of submissions today, and because of that, I tried to resort, but I put everything out of order. So, I noticed when I was in the video section, the timestamps were not in time order. So please don't
be alarmed.
Sorry, that's one of the weird things about you can't have to wait for every submission to come in, and I didn't. It's oops, sorry, they're not in order. At least as far as I know, they might not be in order. So this
reminds me of is when cartoons, like Batman animated series, like air out of production order. There's the production order and then the air date.
Yep, I hate that shit.
We're on air date right now, dude. Sorry, we lost the production order.
Well, the first submission I have on here for text is from RF Switch. So I know for a fact the videos are not in order. Maybe everything else is, but videos are not in order. I know that for sure. All right. So, no, we can probably just like alternate if you want.
I remember Blood was big on that with X-Men, right? Yeah.
Oh, well, I watched.
Blood is a fanatic.
Dude, I watched that Disney anime. I watched them all just with what Disney presented.
Yeah.
I figured out which ones were like where. I'm like, I thought it was kind of nice actually. I was like, because it challenged me to remember.
Like, okay,
because when you binge stuff, I'll say this: binging stuff, it's really easy to forget shit.
Totally.
Even if it's a super memorable series, it's not the same.
All kind of.
That's the difference about week to week. It lets your mind absorb and process.
Yes.
But like. There's just too much shit now, like you can't do that as much.
Too much shit.
That's one of the things, one of the tricks I like is like watching something like that's broadcast order, not chronological order.
Yeah.
Because then it makes you think about it, you start remembering.
So you like broadcast more.
Just random, like in that situation. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. At least X-Men ended with the last real episode. I was like, dude, like
you gotta end on
Xavier
the right.
goes bye-bye.
You gotta end on the right note. For sure.
The worst thing was the last season when they changed the intro music.
I don't remember.
They made it super, like, they changed it to be even more like rock guitar. And they got rid of the character intros. I hated that.
Oh my god!
And I was like waiting for one episode in the last season to go back to the old way, and it didn't. I was like, this sucks.
That's lame. I like when they bring it back for like one episode. That's sick.
One episode. All right. So first up from RF Switch, greetings Damiani-san and Huber Senpai. As you may have guessed by that introduction and by December's Q&A. Do you even remember December Q&A? Okay. And by December's Q&A, I have recently become a devout worshiper of the Church of Saint Majima, the deranged, and Saint Kazuma, the ever-suffering. That's right. We're going to talk about Yakuza, a series I started playing this past November. Nice. I have Gamefly, mostly because I have more than one system, and I don't want to buy all the streaming services at once. Okay.
Still have Gamefly? That's sick. Yeah. In college, Gamefly saved my life. Truly saved my life. Had Gamefly for years. Awesome.
But the trade-off is playing whatever game is sent to you. That said, I started with Kiwami 2, and fate helped me. It was like walking through a flowery field in the Alps. Even with all the hype going in, even with all the weird stuff I've heard about the series, nothing could have prepared me for the melodrama, the weirdness, the silliness, or the genuine heart of this game. I could just say it's a beat-em-up, but it's also a business management sim, an RTS, a minigame compilation, and a dating simulator, among other things. I decimated both Kiwami games. I also cut through the remaster of Yakuza 3.
Nice.
That game wrecked me. When you get to the all is lost moment, it's soul-wrenching. I don't think I've seen Kiryu so deeply hurt and emotional in a scene. And everything that happened leading up to it felt like a gut punch. So far, Kiwami 2 is my favorite game in the series. There's just something about Yakuza. Its characters, the story it tells, are so engaging and entertaining. So many big, overly dramatic personalities clashing against each other. Strange side characters that are in juxtaposition with Kiryu's deadpan personality. The weirdness of completing a silly task or minigame and watching Kiryu's mostly stoic expression turn into a goofy grin or an orgasmic groan. Don't think for a second I didn't take great joy in the voice actor side story in Kiwami 2.
Hell yeah.
Anyone who hasn't played a Yakuza game before, please do so. I don't know how Like a Dragon is, but 0 and 6 is a time you will never forget. Oh, 0 through 6.
0 through 6.
Oh, it's, I
was gonna jump in, but you got it.
Is Yakuza, why is Yakuza 6?
Some Kingdom Hearts shit.
It's just losing, man. Yeah. They lost 6 in a row.
Yakuza 0.6.
And I promise that you will enjoy every second of it and all the absurdity within. That's all for me. Who knows what I'll talk about next time, but at least you can be assured that it'll be a wild ride if I have anything to say about it. Until then, see you at the batting cages or somewhere else in Kamurocho. Love and respect RF Switch, first chairwoman of the console adapter family. P.S. Unsurprisingly, the tarot card that best represents Huber is Major Arcana 17, the Star. For he calls upon hope and looks forward towards the future. And wishing upon a star.
I like that. Sick. Glad you enjoyed Yakuza. Like a Dragon I liked, but not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not my favorite.
There's the but.
It's just, sometimes franchises, the longer they go on, hits a little less, Hits you a little not as hard.
Okay.
So in the last many years, there have been a lot of Yakuza games.
Too many.
So I think, you threw Judgment and Lost Judgment in there as well. All the remasters, Like a Dragon didn't hit me as hard as the other ones.
Like a
But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future.
And I believe next month will be Isla, because everyone likes to know who the next ally will be. So I think Isla is due up in July. Oh, I might be wrong, actually. It's either Brad or Isla. I forgot. We'll figure it out, and Blood will let you know. Blood is in chat. Made Blood Clay.
Blood said Brad? Question mark?
It's Brad or Isla. I don't. It's one of the others.
We'll see.
Anyway, next from Brandon K. Gann. You want to take this one?
Sure. For this month, I'll rapid fire about everything I played since March for the first time, going from negative to positive. First up, Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove. King of Cards was meh. I like Spectre of Torment. Showdown is fine. Shovel of Hope irked me down the stretch, and I couldn't get past the opening level in Plague of Shadows because of how bizarre and frustrating Plague Knight's controls are. Overall, I regret getting this. Holy shit.
I regret it.
Love it. Bag for Blood's Tunnel of Terror DLC is interesting. Head into Ridden Hives to recover skull totems and escape. However, both getting into a hive and the type of hive itself is a random spawn. Not being a standalone option in Fort Hope is baffling, I agree. Fun, but too frustrating to get to them. Super Mario Maker 2 is an incredible cachet of creativity and course design. However, not having online means not accessing community-created stuff, so the massive appeal is locked off to me. Still, story courses are mostly great. Ghost Runner's Project Hell DLC is a prequel story taking about 2 to 6 hours. A great reminder why I love the base game, and thankfully doesn't have much of the difficulty spike from the main campaign. An easy recommendation for Ghost Runner fans. Always wanted to play Ghost Runner. One day I will. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is now my second favorite Borderlands game, behind Borderlands 2, especially Wonderland's inspiration, Assault on Dragon Keep, because the D&D aesthetic is fantastic and fuses quite well with the Borderlands formula. Writing is a major improvement for the franchise. The overworld is neat, and casting meteors never gets old. I love when there's a move in a game that you just love to do every time, no matter what. Every time you do it, it's just
Dark Metamorphosis.
Yeah, it's just a 10. On April 24th, I finally started Smash Ultimate. I rotate between Cloud, Sephiroth, and Sora. That is a trio. And as of writing, I've done brief training, won 8-player match with the CPU, and completed 80% of Classic Mode. But the other dozens and dozens of hours have been spent on the Spirit Board and World of Light. Overall, it's been quite fun. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is one of the funniest games I've ever played. Including the new content, it took me 6 hours to witness everything. While it became a bit tedious in roughly the last hour, I have only very positive feelings towards it. Oof. Lastly, I'm happiest to have played Super Mario Galaxy via the 3D All-Stars collection. Didn't like Super Mario 64, but finished it. Super Mario Sunshine never felt fun for several reasons and stopped my playthrough with 29 shine sprites. I always want to finish games because of the financial investment, so stopping is rare and I hate that feeling. But Galaxy got every star and it was fantastic, from the space theme to how it plays. A few stars are quite challenging, but overall, very approachable and nothing overstayed its welcome. To close, after 18 months, I've started Cyberpunk 2077, so detailed thoughts in another showcase, as well as thoughts about the month's announcements. Still can't believe Kingdom Hearts 4 is real, and ready to wait another 5 years for it to release. And turn 30 in May, so there's that. Nice. I started Cyberpunk, and ray tracing buckles my computer, so I haven't played since.
Buckles. I saw that ray tracing on the Resident Evil, even on PlayStation 5, is crashing.
Yeah.
The updates.
Yeah.
5 years is optimistic. Interesting.
No way, dude. Two. Maybe even next year.
It would be 20. So 2023 for 16, 24 for 7 Rebirth, 2025 for Kingdom Hearts 30.
No, same year.
Kingdom Hearts 30, 25.
There's going to be 2 in 1 year. There's going to be like a March and an October release. Yeah.
2025.
November 2024.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts. Lock it in.
There's also a January release back then, or for 3, so. Next one's from Bruno Source. Hello, Damiani and Huber. I am typing this from a coffee shop.
Jolly.
Even on Monday, watching probably at a coffee shop. A bit of gaming update on my end. Finished Ocarina of Time at the beginning of the month, and it was indeed fantastic. Highly deserving of all its praises. I am chugging along with Horizon Forbidden West, really enjoying myself a lot with the main quest and a majority of the side quest. A slight few do leave my mind more quickly than the more memorable ones, but the ones that do involve combat are grand in spectacle. Hello, Thunderjaws and Stormbirds.
Yeah.
Thought I would use this month to catch up on my 12 and 12 backlog goals for the year, but Horizon has taken up a lot of time. Sorry to God of War Ascension, Paper Mario, and Metroid Prime 2.
No, I was like, sorry to God of War Ascension. Okay.
The convenience of getting to transfer the PS3 trophies to this new PlayStation Plus premium subscription is very tempting for the God of War Platinum journey I am attempting right now. But God of War Ascension has a few stutters, so we shall see. Actual submission time. The Easy Allies forums conducted another Hall of Greats for the month of May. The winners this time were Batman Arkham Asylum, brought by Captain Babamus, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, brought by JD Incinerator. As for myself, I brought Madden 07 because I love that game dearly. Maybe nostalgia factors into that. I'm surprised by the outcome, though, of it getting 2 votes and not getting banned.
Nice.
So that is a win. I'm already preparing for the next one to actually bring a game that isn't a sports game. Hope you two are doing well overall, though. Love and respect. Go Jets. Hail Hydra.
Fuck Hydra. Scum.
Okay.
Chat. Two things you can count. Like, if you're walking by my house at 1 a.m., chances are you'll hear somebody yell either Vecna or fuck Hydra. Unprompted, for no reason. Just yell it, middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to take this one?
Sure. James Davey, hi Huber and Damiani. For this showcase, I'll be doing a bit of ranting and raving. Let me take a sip before that. Wow. First off, though, I want to commend Huber for always being a wonderful spirit in the video game industry, always passionate, yet headstrong, with an ability to see the good in most games he plays. Thank you. I think it's such a gift to have this wonderful quality in an age where negativity runs rampant. Thank you. Anyway, I'll start by saying I love playing games. We'll just play about any game there is, and I love sharing my viewpoints and my experiences with others. I thought I'd start with this primer. As the rest of the showcase, I just want to vent a bit on some video game related topics that are on my mind. Let's talk it out. Let's vent. I'm getting quite bored with the video game industry as a whole. I know I'll keep playing games and sharing my diatribes on the EZA Community forums, but I can't unglue myself from the notion of witnessing the industry I love going through the motions. Elden Ring says hello. The same old remakes, reboots, unnecessary sequels, safe cash-ins, unimaginative games with stale gameplay that fail to evolve formula. Sifu says hello. Games that place an emphasis on technology to the detriment of everything else, along with cinematic games that pretty much throw gameplay out of a 10-story building onto the mangled roof of a car, bleeding in the presence of the moonlight and shattered windshield glass.
Jeez.
I'll take Sniper Elite 5 and express that. Despite it being a fun Nazi sniping experience, it feels basic and bland, not helped by Carl Fairborn's one-dimensional attitude towards the Nazis. Is a been there, done that, FU Nazi parade of eye-turning cliches. The Quarry, meanwhile, is an impressive horror experience with the amount of decisions, story paths, and endings it offers players, but underneath, I think it's an underdeveloped, if much larger game than Until Dawn. You know, I'm running it back. Man of Medan right now, you know, after that full playthrough, I'm just like craving it. Dark Pictures. I want to give Quarry like a more strict analysis, because we went off the rails at one point. I don't know if you saw any of that. Oh, and the cast of characters are stereotypical and detestable teenaged morons. Always a fine balance in horror to make your characters like just likable enough, you know, when you're like 80s slasher B-movie shit. Half of me revels in the fact that we can be the cause of their gruesome and hellacious deaths, while the other half of me wants to pour salted water into my eyes every time one of the characters says or does something really stupid. Elden Ring might as well be the EZA Goatie, already considering everyone and their pussycat dolls love it that much. Now, I appreciate Elden Ring, and I know there are very good reasons. It hits the mark with so many people. But the way I see it, Elden Ring is only really presenting us with the things we love about games already. Take a Souls game and bolt it to Breath of the Wild, open world, and then you got your Goatie. To me, it appears to be a game that's making us immersed and obsessed in its world, whilst masking how unambitious it is underneath by refusing to show us something truly new. It's so impossible to make new things all the time. I just want to get that across. Like, 20 years ago, when I realized that I don't give a shit if things are heavy-handed and on the nose or similar to things that have come before it, my life was way better. While these community showcases need 1,000 words, there isn't enough room to say everything here. Thanks for all that you do. Love and respect. Love and respect. Yo, I don't agree, but I can understand and relate to the mood you're in of like, nothing's really hitting, you know? None of the games are really doing it for you. Thankfully, I love movies and TV as much as I love games. So whenever I'm in the mood with one, I lean in harder to the other. And it's just this constant life seesaw of being obsessed with either movies and shows or video games at any given time in my life. And I just kind of bounce ping pong back and forth, and it kind of alleviates that burnout. Also, you didn't mention two of my all-time favorite games of this year, Rogue Legacy 2 and Sifu. I highly recommend both. They are absolute goaty. I will be throwing them against Elden Ring, probably futilely. Futilely, is that a word?
Like futility?
Yeah. Or I will be. It will be futile in my. You know what I'm saying. Bringing those 10 out of 10. Check them out. They'll give you hope.
You can also admit like feudal age.
Feudal, F-E-U, yeah. Futile. Yeah.
Feudally.
Yeah. Rogue Legacy 2, check it out. But I totally get that feeling, you know? So just maybe try to find some other passions to balance it out.
Mm-hmm. From Shoulder Guy. Hello, Mike and Mike. Reporting once again from the EZA forums. We recently completed another EZA Community Retro Goatie election. I like that election. This time for the year 2005.
Nice.
Okay.
I graduated high school that year.
As a reminder, the rules are for every participant to send their top 4 games for the year, which receive points according to their ranking, with 4 optional honorable mentions worth 1 point each. For every other top scoring games, what are your personal goaties from 2005?
5.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Yep. I don't remember what the fuck else came out in 05. I know 04. 04 was God of War 2, right? 04 maybe? God of War 2?
Metacritic. I'm going to show you games. We're going to go to games. Let's just go games. Oh my god. Games, whatever.
Is God of War 2 05, chat?
Best games of all
04.
time.
I think
Here
it's
we go.
04.
So all time, I'm going to change it by year. I'm going to change the year to 2005.
2007, Jesus.
Here we go, Hubert. All right. Resident Evil 4. Ninja Gaiden Black.
I love that it's 2 versions of Resident Evil 4, dude. I love that. Look at that. Not even a year of exclusivity. Get wrecked, Nintendo. Didn't pay enough for the full year.
Ninja Gaiden Black.
Such a 10. Dude, hardest game I ever played is
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Dude, Chaos Theory. God of War 1 was 05. There it is. Civ 6. San Andreas. Just finished the definitive trilogy, chat. All 3 fresh in my brain.
The first Forza Motorsport.
Nice. Chaos Theory.
Guitar Hero.
Classic. Legendary.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Legendary.
Battlefield 2.
Oh! Battlefield 2!
Winning 11, 8. Mario Kart DS.
Xbox version. Strange.
Advance Wars Dual Strike. Burnout Revenge.
Nice.
I don't know some of these.
Yeah, I don't know some of
Call
these.
of Duty
Halo 2 multiplayer map pack, dude. Its own like category.
There it is.
25. Oh, 1 point away from a 90.
Dragon Quest 8.
Favorite Jrpg ever made, chat. It's not even close.
Jade Empire.
It's not. Dude, I love Jade Empire. I got that on PC.
Minish Cat. Guild Wars.
Nice.
Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow.
Brad is
Gran
pumped.
Turismo 4.
I played 3 so much that I didn't hit 4 as hard.
Luminous.
Luminous. I remember Ryan Stevens being obsessed with that one, right?
Tekken 5 came out.
Dude, is Brothers in Arms ever coming back, chat? What the F?
Fear. The
Fear!
First Psychonauts, man.
Fear! Paxton Fettel.
Project Gotham Racing. Liberty City Story.
On PSP, crazy as shit. Yo, another console Doom 3. Weird.
3. Ridge Racer. PSP though.
Yo, go up real quick. Quick aside.
Okay, here we go.
Does anybody have a game like this, chat? Okay? I never had an Xbox for like forever. I never had a basic Xbox ever. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. For whatever reason, I'm not even obsessed with Oddworld whatsoever. This game I've wanted to play my entire life and never played.
Whoa.
My entire life. They had like an HD version. I almost got it. Then I had like 10 times I've almost played it. Never played it. Has always eluded me. Yo, Freedom Force?
Yeah, Freedom Force.
Versus the third. Oh, that's the sequel, right? Or is that the first one? Was it always just called that?
It says Yet Again.
Yeah, Yet Again. Yeah.
Mario
Dude,
Luigi
Freedom
Partners Attack,
Force.
Soul Calibur 3.
Sick.
Animal Crossing Wild World. Geometry
Just
Wars.
stream Geometry Wars.
Nice.
For the first time in like a decade I played.
Yeah.
Yo, SWAT 4.
Dude, first Fire Emblem.
Nice. Dude, Indigo Prophecy, all rep.
For us.
I don't give a shit.
Obviously 4 Advanced. Dude, KOTOR.
2. Can't finish on Switch.
Sith Lords. Yeah, I saw that.
Yo,
Path
MVP
to
05!
Path to Radiance. 2005.
And MVP Baseball, dude. 10 out of 10.
Dude. What a great...
The Warriors. I was just thinking about the Warriors. Yo, I have the movies. I have that. Yo, Mercenaries 10 out of 10. Yo, is that Virtual Tennis 1?
World Tour.
Okay,
That's
okay.
PSP. But yeah, dude, Time Splitters. Man, good.
Good year.
Devil
Yo, Incredible
May
Hulk!
Devil May Cry 3!
Just made it, dude. 100. People, dude, that like semi-lower score than it should have is people not understanding the tone.
So that was a good year. All right, so here are the results. Feel free to read it down as a countdown, and I'd love to hear your comments. So,
Chat, I've read The Warriors, I've watched The Warriors, and I've finished The Warriors. I own all the mediums of The Warriors. I fucking love it. And I was, on the way up, Damiani, I was thinking, Mike and Mike, Warriors.
The Warriors.
Warriors, dude. It's going down, chat.
I'm out.
Can you dig it?
So
fucking love the Warriors.
3 U.S. Navy SEALs.
Underrated. Truly, I hate that word. I'm sorry. I tweeted that word the other day. I don't like to use this word.
Underrated.
You can have the receipts. Check all the receipts. I do not bring this word into the conversation often. SOCOM 3 is underrated. SOCOM in general is underrated.
Myst 5 End of Ages.
Never played.
Geometry Wars Retro Evolved.
Yes.
Fatal Frame 3 The Tormented.
I don't think I ever played 3.
Advance Wars Dual Strike. Yo, we're going to get a chance to hopefully play at some point when it
Nice.
comes on the Switch version. Mario Kart DS was at 15 with 5 points.
Nice.
SWAT 4 at 14 with 5 points. I guess these all should have like tied. I guess they're not doing the tie system, like how
They were for 16.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, some of those should have been tied, yeah.
Tony Hawk's American Wasteland 5 points.
Nice.
At 13. At 12, Burnout Revenge with 7 points. At 11, Star Wars Battlefront 2 with 8
The original
points.
Battlefront 2. Nice.
All right, top 10 time. All right, at number 10, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. At number 9, Pokemon Emerald. At number 8, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos 3. Number 7, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Yo. Number 6, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Another good one. Number 5, Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening. Making it right there.
Make it right.
Number 4, Psychonauts. Number 3, God of War. Number 2, Shadow of the Colossus. And number 1, Resident Evil 4.
Sick.
I'm extremely upset that the Minish Cap's not here, but it's okay.
You know what's a really more fun debate than God of War versus Shadow of the Colossus and Resident Evil 4?
But
God of War 2 versus those. Do you still keep it 1, 2, 3 that way? If it's God of War 2? Or do you put 2 above Shadow or Resident Evil? What do you do?
a very hard call.
What do you do?
Very hard here.
Pop quiz hot shot.
Quiz hot shot. Also want to give a shout out. Voting has already begun for the next Goatie election, and it's for the year of 2004.
Nice.
Everyone in the EZA community is welcome to join. Just head over to the EZA forums to participate. Love and respect, Shoulder Guy.
Jolly.
All right.
Love that.
Yep.
Jesse Blue, hello chat, and hello Mike and Mike. Greetings from the Midwest. Huber, I'm pleased to see you on the couch again. I know it is bittersweet to see you solo streaming so much in what Americans would call the wee hours of the morning. I'm not usually up because of work, but your mellow conversation with chat keep me company while I listen to the VODs the next day or throughout the week. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company there, chat. They've been very, very, very nice. Very nice hanging with you every night we stream. I'm glad we have such an awesome and supportive community to help each other through the rough points in our lives. You help lighten our spirits, and we help lighten yours. I thoroughly loved your playthrough of Rogue Legacy 2. The soundtrack and audio design really made the game enjoyable to listen to, as well as you reading the lore and your banter with chat. Just made for an uplifting experience. It's been a tough few months dealing with Esther Works for a position they refused to replace, but I have good news. A couple weeks ago, I gave them notice at work that I would be departing the 3rd week of July, and they would need to find someone to replace me. I'm leaving the accounting/data entry field, taking a couple weeks off to rest and heal, and then I would pursue a part-time position in childcare, leaving more time for me to work on my voice acting side gig. If all goes well, I will have more time and energy to post videos on my YouTube channel and submit auditions for actual work. I'm elated, but also apprehensive. I know that the past couple years I've been preparing for this, working a second job in order to get my finances in order, training and practicing with the equipment and software, making connections and fostering relationships in the industry, and emotionally preparing myself to be confident in my talent. The biggest help for that last one has been this community. Every submission I make to the showcase has been gleefully accepted and praised by you amazing and awesome people. The allies and their industry friends have passed on my links and offered feedback. They have all made me feel so accepted. So I guess I just wanted to take this time to say thank you all for helping to make my dreams come true. In 4 weeks, I will make a leap into the deep end of the pool. But I know with the help of the allies in this wonderful community, I will swim. I wanted to send a hug to each and every one of you, and two for Huber. Seeing you go through everything you have in the past few years and still hanging on to your positivity has been an inspiration, and I know that I am strong like you, and I can get through this and achieve my dream. LNR hugs and smiles. Jesse Blue. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Get it. Ah.
Good luck.
Yes. Yeah. You got it. Take it down.
Our next submission's from Joe Caruso. There was a recent Love and Respect submission from a dedicated patron who documented every time Huber said that he loved something over the past 12 months and presented it to the panel. While the panel and myself had a blast listening to the list and Huber's reaction to said list, I want to express the large list of Huber large list of things Huber says he loves do not feel like any sort of mockery, but rather a celebration of Huber and life itself.
100%.
Sure, you can
100%.
say that the frequency of a statement diminishes the impact of the statement. When Huber says he loves something, I truly believe him in that moment.
Thank you.
And it often makes me consider how much I love that thing too. I have a friend who I swear has a new all-time favorite game or movie or food every 2 weeks. So I understand from experience that it's easy to assume that someone like Huber might exaggerate a bit when it comes to his enthusiasm. But I can assure you, I feel like I need Brad right next to me right now to like just say stuff. I can assure you that you can admire Huber for his purity. I was the guy at the 2-year Easy Allies anniversary concert in the bathroom that overheard Huber ask Brad about the top 10 bathroom fight scenes. So yes, he really does act the same off camera as he does on camera. Huber helps...
Dude, was that I don't know if my Fallout was out at the time. Because that's number 1 now.
Huber helps us realize that there is so much in this world to love. I love the smell of rain on hot asphalt, or a living room at night lit only by the lights on a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's the best! Oh my god! One of the all-time best! Dude! Oh.
Or the ping sound of an M1 Garand in a World War II shooter. Is it Garand or Garand? I'm sorry if I'm passing it wrong. Or laughing until you cry for something in chat, typing chimney cricket during the E3 stream where everyone was referencing Chim and he was distracted by a loud cricket outside of Brandon Jones's garage. Hubert, we love you.
Oh, I love you too.
There's plenty in this world to make us sad. There's more to love, and just one of the things to love is your character, Law, on tabletop escapades, explaining to the prison guard your jail cell bars got bent by saying with confidence, I fight in my sleep. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, respect to you. All right, Nick H, Mike and Mike, greetings. First, this felt like a great opportunity to continue my chiptune EZA remixes with the Mike and Mike theme. And although I have started the Mike and Mike song, I'm not entirely satisfied yet, so I'll have to wait until next time this duo take a seat together. So let's just talk about some games, summer, hobbies, and whatnot. I just began the first of 4 weeks, sorry. I just began... Where am I? I lost it.
Here you go.
There we are. I just began the first of 4 weeks of vacation today and have just started up Cyberpunk 2077 again. I played about 4 hours on release, then stopped. Me too, right in the same boat, waiting for it to get to a better state. In the end, I had waited for about 7 years. I could wait a bit longer. But now felt like a lovely time to dive back in, and it's fun. Feels weirdly great to play something else after basically only playing Elden Ring since February. As for other vacation plans, I don't really like to make myself too busy since I feel like that's not the point of vacation. Not for me, at least. I just want to relax and get my energy back for the next work year. But I have a few things on my agenda. I just got 2 new Warhammer minis that I'm going to paint. Perhaps we'll share the progress on July's showcase. I'm going to take some time and do a hard cleanup of my Magic the Gathering cards. Stash of shame. As per usual, I enjoy my time biking around where I live. Love finding new small roads to lead me somewhere slightly unfamiliar. And last, but certainly not least, I'm going to hammer in some great studio recording time with my band. Since we got our own equipment up in the rehearsal space this spring. Songs are coming along and it's super exciting. That is exciting. Hoping to start releasing some tunes later this year or early next year. Also, a shout out to your great coverage as always during these event-filled times of the year. Always love the time leading up with anticipation, expectations, hype, and betting. Great betting show, one of the GOATs. Can't wait to see the results show for the bets. Always a jolly time. Gonna end on a question. Do you have any summer activities you love to do? Take care, love and respect. Baseball. Summer baseball games.
Baseball.
Day games, you know.
Oh.
When it's not like too hot, but the sun is shining.
I'm trying to remember. I mean, because here it's been so long, it's like different. Like there aren't exactly seasons.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Dodgers are doing well.
I know as a kid I used to like going swimming and stuff. So
Yeah, swimming.
When it became summer, it was always like summer break was always like, hey, you get to go swimming like every day.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to school and you go swimming. So.
Totally.
That was always fun. And like, but I mean, going outside and doing stuff was like you could start doing that in like spring. Yeah, it's fine.
4th of July fireworks. Love fireworks. Definitely a tradition. Like getting my own and shooting some off.
Never did my own.
Ever?
Nope.
0 times.
We had a bunch of places around us where I grew up that did fireworks. There's like really like. Yeah.
You've never lit like a bottle rocket off? Or like a little sparkler?
So I've only done sparklers at a wedding. Like, because of that evening.
Like these ones?
But that was like in the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
Not as a kid though.
Damn.
Nope.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Careful, Damiani, because now I'm going to buy a big old bag of fireworks.
No, you're not.
They're super safe now, dude. They're so chill. Unless you're going down getting like M80s and like actual explosives, man. All this smoke and sparklers, they're chill. It's whatever. My grandpa's best friend. My grandpa was a little hellraiser. I definitely got some of his DNA. They used to put sticks of dynamite in glass bottles and then throw them, and they would explode and just shatter everywhere. Yeah, how insane is that?
Okay.
One of his friends paid the ultimate price and blew 2 of his fingers off.
Okay, the ultimate price. They're like they died. I was about to say. I was like, wait, what? Where are we going with this? The ultimate price.
Lost some fingers. Lost some fingers. For real.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Crazy shit. Little hellraiser.
Yeah, damn.
My grandpa loves fireworks. Obsessed.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're like Mary and Pip in Fellowship at the beginning, where they just like want all the cool fireworks.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Next submission comes from Robert Lee. Good day, Damiani Huber. I hope you're both doing well today. I just have some random thoughts this month. I managed to get through my first ever FromSoft game, Elden Ring. Correction.
Wait, is it FromSoft now? Not FromSoftware? Or the other way around?
People that say FromSoft. But I mean, it's FromSoftware, but...
It is FromSoft? Okay, I thought I said it wrong. I thought I said it wrong.
People just abbreviate to FromSoft, yeah.
Cool. I thought I was saying it wrong.
No. Cool. So the first game was Elden Ring, and then they correct themselves. Correction, my Mimic Tier beat Elden Ring. I mostly stood and watched, while chugging down Crimson Tears and missing out on the killing blows. Beating the Valkyrie Queen with no damage on God of War's hardest difficulty had in no way prepared me for the challenge of this game.
Damn, okay.
Some of the fights just felt so brutal and insane. It made me run back to the Valkyrie Queen.
Wow. Real quick, the difference for me is you can't really grind in God of War. Like you fight that Valkyrie on God mode and that's it. Win or don't. Elden Ring, anytime it got hard, I just went to go grind a little bit. Got a few levels.
So yeah, you can out-grind it.
Yeah.
I think the trade-off is I don't know if God of War is the same. I'm imagining like Devil May Cry and like even Revengeance, which is probably the one I have the most experience with. The difficulty there, it's skill and reaction time, but it's easier to read what's going to happen once you see it enough. You just have to see it enough and just be like...
Download it.
In that. Whereas I do... Like, that exists in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of the crap is so fast.
Yeah, dude.
Like, fighting...
Fair, yeah.
Like, the next reference. I never want to encounter Scarlet Rot ever again. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like... The most annoying status effect I can remember. I mean, the most annoying status effect wasn't the one inflicted on you. It was the stupid boss that kept healing themselves even when you blocked attacks. Having said that, there was fun to be had, but it ended up being exhausting because I was usually on edge, and even some mid-tier enemies kept coming back near the end game. I can't remember how many dragons you have to take on. It just got a bit much. Best feeling is when you take on and beat a hard enemy, and then you like go into an area with a remedial beat a hard boss.
Yeah.
You go in an area and a remedial enemy gets the bestie. It's like, dude, this game just.
I know.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Overall, cheesing and mimic tier for the win. Cheesing and mimic tier for the win. Sorry.
Nice.
I started playing Forza. Sorry. God,
Forza Forbidden West.
Does that say Forza Horizon?
Forza Forbidden West is so sick.
That should be the expansion for it. Dude. Okay. I started playing Horizon Forbidden West around the same time. Thought I would find it a breeze after Elden Ring, but even on normal, I'm finding some fights really challenging.
Sure.
The only reason I usually get by is the amount of healing items and skills the game provides.
Yeah.
Like smoke bombs help to get away when feeling overwhelmed. I'm probably getting worse at games in general, as almost everything I play apart from turn-based tactics seems to be a challenge.
No, Horizon gets pretty intense, for real. No shame there.
I was going to write how nice it was to play a polished title like Horizon after Elden Ring, until I came across a bug that prevented me from finishing a rebel camp and thus obtaining the platinum. An update was supposed to solve this, but sadly didn't work for me. I'm glad they added a new game plus.
Yeah, I got hosed. I was like on the platinum route for it as well, and one of the things bugged out. Didn't get credit for it, and then for the last like 15% of the game, I just mainlined it because it bummed me out.
I had someone tell me to just play both Horizon games on the easiest difficulty, because difficulty just makes enemies bullet sponges and they're not fun. Like, they just take so much damage.
On the easiest?
Yeah. Like,
Weird.
on the harder difficulties, it just makes them, like, take... It's not like they do anything more aggressive or something.
They're really aggressive.
This is what I've been told.
Really aggressive on hard.
They straight up take too much... They take so much damage to kill them. It doesn't feel, like, rewarding.
They take a bit amount. It just makes you do the weaknesses a lot more, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you just... Anything other than the hardest difficulty on Horizon, you can just pick a playstyle and lean into it and brute force your way through. You can even do that on the hardest, but it really encourages you to throw in all the the modifiers.
Yeah. I haven't played it, so I don't have... I can't speak to it. Yeah. I grew up playing TMNT in the arcades, but Shredder's Revenge isn't doing it for me. Not sure why. Doesn't help. I really suck at the game.
Damn. Did you put it on the easiest? Dang.
I love...
Because, I wonder if you die, if you can, like, go back and level up in that. Because when you level up in TMNT, you get some extra lives and stuff. Maybe that'll help. So, sorry.
I love turn-based tactics games, but regret going through King Arthur's A Knight's Tale. Fights were fun for a while, but it got really repetitive. Skipped every cutscene and have no regrets. On TV side of things, Barry Season 3 was brilliant and weird. Stranger Things 4 is awesome. Shame we have to wait for Part 2. Boys Season 3 has arrived, and in my opinion, it's still great. Always so excited for the next episode. Finally got around to starting Better Call Saul. I'm only on Season 3 at the moment, but loving it more than I thought I would. But it's eating up my gaming time. Personal note, I feel out of touch with EZA with the absence of Cup of Jones. But I'm glad someone we recognize, Gabby, is a new community manager. Betting specials are the bomb and can't wait for the results show. Love and respect, Robert Lee.
Cup of Jones, yeah, that's a tough loss for sure. Yeah. I get that, chat. Hopefully we do something in the future, or you know, maybe my night streams can kind of fill that void. I don't know, but yeah, Cup of Jones hype for sure. Best year for television of all time, no question.
Best year of television.
There's no question in my mind. We're gonna be 30 years down the line, looking at a whiteboard, ranking top 10 years for TV of all time, and 2022 is gonna be right there. It's gonna be right there.
Oh, well.
For top 3, for me, it's already like number 1. It's out of control. It's the fucking best.
Maybe that could be a tier maker submission for next month, chat, because tier maker will be making its quarterly appearance next month. From Small Leviathan, howdy allies. Thinking back, the last couple of weeks have been quite the blur. Between extended hours at the thrift shop I intern at, Summer Game Fest, and just general life stuff, I'm not quite sure what happened and when it happened. Despite all of that, we've still yet to see neither hide nor hair of the Nintendo Direct. I'm not worried though, because for the last couple of years, except 2020, they've almost done a Direct in February, one in June, and one in September. So they'll announce it any day now. In fact, I'm sure that as of writing this, if I just go back and check Twitter right now, and then the announcement will be there. What do you mean 20 minutes? Well, goes to show that you should never think you can predict what Nintendo will do. Oh, well. Since Huber is here, I might as well talk about something I first played through a couple months ago and got back to replaying recently. Hitman 1 and 2.
Oh!
Considering how much I enjoyed Dishonored, I really should have gotten into Hitman because a lot of what I enjoy about the former is also present in the latter.
Good call.
You need
some immersive sim recommendations, you just ask.
Big difference, I feel, is that Dishonored prioritizes free mobility and verticality, while Hitman focuses more on varied approaches and puzzle-like game design. And I have to mention just how much I love Agent 47 himself. I don't think I've ever seen a character express so much by expressing so little, and his indifferent stoicism in the face of the often absurd people and situations he finds himself in is genuinely hilarious. He is easily one of my new all-time favorite video game protagonists. Now to pick up Hitman 3 as soon as I get the chance. Also, in case you're curious, Hubert, my favorite levels in each of the games are Sapienza and Mumbai,
nice,
respectively.
Great.
I also want
really good ones. Really, thanks for sharing that. Good detail.
I also want to vouch for a really neat little indie game I stumbled upon and ended up really loving. Bite-sized twin-stick shooter called 20 Minutes Till Dawn. As the title implies, you need to survive for 20 minutes against increasingly large hordes of Lovecraft-light monsters. Even though the game just launched in early access, it has a ton of stuff in it already. With 7 characters with unique traits like lightning magic or turning into a gunfire tornado, alongside 7 different weapons, and that all function radically different. There's a bat gun. I refuse to elaborate. On top of that, the game has in-run upgrades with like 70 different perks and a more permanent talent tree you can upgrade between runs, as well as a gradually increasing difficulty system that ensures you won't get too comfortable even if you figured out a really good build. At just $3, this game is absolutely an absolute steal, so give it a shot. That's it for this month, I think. Peace out, allies. Love and respect.
Peace out, love and respect. Thanks for that recommendation. What's it called again? 20 minutes till
dawn.
Dawn? I just wrote down yesterday, actually, a twin-stick shooter recommendation from Eurogamer called Death Run TV. I want to check that one out. They said it's pretty sick. It's like a Smash TV spiritual successor, and they're pretty hyped on it. So it looks like twin-stick shooters are coming in hot.
All right.
Jason A. Sackle. I really need to write these earlier. Sitting here after watching the hockey game in Tampa is still in it. I've had my share of beverages and good times with friends, yet one last stop before I head to bed is to write whatever I am about to write now. I also probably need to turn on my alarm for the morning. Should also eat something. Anywho, video games. Sure, I really dislike the writing for the Horizon games. I think there's a solid story there. The gameplay is tight, but man, there is a lot I don't give a crap about. I think they really struggle with writing stories or editing things down to a good place. I could talk about the story of Horizon forever. It's so fast, like how good and how bad it is, how cumbersome, but there's so much. You can learn a lot from like what not to do and what to do with it. It's because I love it, but it is like kind of clunky. Yes. Okay. I remember this problem being in the first game too. There's just a lot of nothing that gets said at times. There's just something that is off. I am one who tends to never skip optional dialogue in games. Let me hear those characters' stories. With these games though, holy crap, that struggle was too much. I thought maybe I just don't like that character. Get to another character I'm jiving with. 3 optional sentences later and I am checked out completely. A story editor is desperately needed. I still love all the bugs in the Horizon games. The latest did not disappoint. There was even a cut scene where the door closed too early and the characters went through it. Beautiful. Those hair physics. Works of art. What else? I upgraded to PS Plus. I've wanted to play Returnal and Guardians of the Galaxy. Cost seems worth it. Lots of games to dive into. First one on the list was Intelligent Cube. That is a phenomenal game. Love me a good puzzle game. Also the best soundtrack. Does the game need music that good? Absolutely not. Am I glad it is there? Hell yeah. They know it. There's even a trophy called, "Isn't this music a bit too epic for this game?" Just one word. Perfect. Lastly, One Piece is so freaking great right now. The author is taking a month and he deserves it. Story is entering its final saga. Great. That could be another 5 years. I'm here for it. What a time to be a fan. The live action series. Love seeing that they're actually building the sets and not just CG. And they got that game coming out. That's so cool. Everyone that is part of that just gets me excited about the project. Matt Owens being one of the showrunners, writers is fun. I've been going through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. again, and he worked on seasons 4 and 5, which were top notch. He wrote my favorite episode in the entire series, The Devil's Complex, so I have faith. Also, Jeff Ward, who was Deke in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is Buggy in the live-action One Piece. And I see it already, yo, Deke hype. There is always the comic anyways. Just wishing the cast and crew the best. Nothing wrong with that. Nice.
Dang. Saying all the magic words there.
Seriously.
Say agents.
Agents of
If
S.H.I.E.L.D.
you say the word agents, plural, and it's not followed up of S.H.I.E.L.D., you will not be happy. Next from Level Capybara. Hi, Damiani. Hi, Hubert. Hope your summers are off to a good start. And shout out to the new community manager. Welcome, Gabby. This past year has been a wild ride thanks to a tough as nails test that I spent months and months preparing for and wound up having to take twice. But it was also the year in which a niche JRPG came out of left field, hit closer to home than any game I've ever played in recent memory, and helped fill me with the perseverance, courage, and confidence I needed to make it through the year. Let me tell you a personal story about that game. First, some context. Around this time last year, I was prepping for a grueling professional licensing exam. It was an uncertain and stressful summer, and though I gave it my all, the results weren't what I hoped they would be. I wasn't too far off the mark, but I would need to start the months-long study period all over again, knowing I'd already fallen short once before and that I might very well fail again. That fear haunted me throughout the second round of test prep. So in the evenings, to calm my nerves, I started getting back into a JRPG I had picked up but never finished. Atelier Firis. I think it's Firis or Firis. The Alchemist of the Mysterious Journey. I'm going to say go with Firis. Firis' journey to become a licensed alchemist turned out to be eerily similar to my own journey. Both of us were facing down difficult tests and months of prep, and the stakes were high. The credits roll immediately after the exam, and failure saddles you with a bad ending and locks you out of an entire post-game story arc. So
intense.
The timing couldn't have been more poignant. I wound up rooting for Firis like no other JRPG character as a result. Firis' exam date arrived before my own. I crossed my fingers, hoped to heck I'd leveled up enough and mastered enough alchemy recipes and marched Firis into the exam center. We failed. And let me tell you, watching Firis break down in the bad ending felt heart-wrenching, especially since I had been there before. But then we tried again. I reloaded the save from right before the exam started.
Nice.
We wouldn't have an opportunity to level up or boost skills, but even so, we would just have to make do with what we had. I guess just like in my own journey, I felt like I had to help her give the test one more shot. And heck, if by some miracle we got the good ending this time around, then maybe that could be an omen for a good ending in my own future. Good news, allies. The second time around, Fierce walked away with a passing mark, and on my end, just a few months later, I did too. Love and respect. Level copy.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Congrats. Hate tests.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Hate tests. Struggled so hard in life with tests. Couldn't handle it. Brutal. So brutal. Tegan. The throne is empty and is waiting for someone to seize the crown. That time is now for the return of the king. Street Fighter VI's recent showing this past month sent shockwaves through the industry and electrified the minds and spirits of all gamers alike, being universally celebrated and championed by everyone who's played it or laid eyes on it. Capcom learned many lessons from Street Fighter V. The developers understood they needed their next game to be distinct, to have personality, attitude, culture, and edge. So they took inspirations from Street Fighter III Third Strike and brought in hip-hop, graffiti, street culture, and just plain wicked style. The fresh-ass funky beats of music that include a varied caliber of quality tunes to set the mood for any part of the game and are then mirrored by great sound effects and new vocal work. However, the visuals go immensely further. The over-the-top painted visuals that splash and shred across the screen all help elevate visceral character models of intense realism, fight with each other in a deadly and beautifully lit ballet of animation. Street Fighter VI is both seriously gorgeous with its realism, but also so fun and exciting, utilizing Capcom's signature and exquisite sense of animation and color. Simply put, Street Fighter VI looks like beautiful fun with serious impact. Most notable, mechanically, is the drive system, and its upon consumption counter negative effect burnout. The drive system, while complex, is at the very least incorporating some of the best mechanics of past Street Fighters into one universally robust combat experience that will allow a multitude of character gameplay actions and interactions between players, making no one match ever the same at all. Things also become very interesting when players enter the temporary yet vulnerable state of burnout when players consume the entirety of their drive system meter. Observing gameplay alone, we can ascertain Street Fighter VI is a deep and rich mechanically driven game while simultaneously allowing such a variety of nuanced mechanics being able to be executed with comparative ease, deepening the well of creative strategy staged on a balanced beam of high risk and high reward. New and exciting information will come to light in the coming months as we slowly crawl our way to Street Fighter VI's early 2023 release, but until then we can rest easy with a grand smile knowing that the most venerable fighting game franchise in history is on its way to the top to sit on its throne once more. Coincidentally enough, the fantastically and rhythmically engaging theme song Not on the Sidelines is the perfect analogy for the path in which it is set before Street Fighter VI. The final lyrics in particular state, "I ain't ever backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town, I'll do whatever it takes. I'ma go another round. I'ma go and get the crown. To the top, I see the sight, I see the sight, I see the sight. Yeah. Yeah, you're damn right." Sick. Street Fighter, hype!
So interesting that we found Ben's alter ego.
Alt account.
Yeah, Ben's alt account.
Ben's
and
alt.
I sniff out this is maybe his Hall of Greats submission speech right here.
Seriously.
Yeah, this is Ben's Hall of Greats presentation.
Seriously.
Trying to get a game that's not even out yet? It's alright. Well, we are now in the images section. I got this all set up. We're going to start
I
with...
just picked my Hall of Greats game right now.
Shit! Okay.
I haven't had a minute, alright? I have not had a minute off in a very long time. Actually, last night at like 11 p.m. I had an hour off and I watched some Peaky Blinders. But then there's Father's Day, dude. I've been writing reviews.
Hey,
I've been coming in
I
every day.
understand.
Yeah.
I'm going to one-up you. I still haven't picked my
Okay,
game.
okay. All right. Okay. Chad, it's been crazy. We had a Summer Game Fest, bets, 2 full playthroughs. It's been a lot.
All right.
Sarah Knight. Yo, I'm reading
yeah.
this one. I'm reading this
you're
one.
reading it? All right.
Hello, Damiani and Huber. Hope you guys are doing well and are fully recovered from the onslaught of video game madness after today. Oh, and after I finish my review. So in the next couple days, we'll be there. Anyway, I've spent the last 3 months working on my entry for the Webtoon's Call to Action contest, and I'm pretty confident that I'll get the first half of Chapter 1 done before the July 31st deadline. So yeah, I have to split the chapter in half to fit the required criteria. I'm fine with that. That just shows how passionate I am for this story. As for the comic itself, called Pantherus, did I say that right? Pantherus? Without giving too much away, it's largely inspired by some of my favorite shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Gravity Falls, The Owl House, dude, I want to watch that, and Amphibia. By the way, Damiani, you should check out Amphibia. It's heavily inspired by Zelda, but with frogs, and is on Disney+. One of the characters even looks like Link.
It's a show. Huh?
Sick. The stuff you're about to see are images that I've posted on social media and a few showcase exclusive images, including one with a special announcement. Hope you guys enjoy them, continue to stay safe, and be awesome to everyone around you. Much love and respect, Sarah Knight.
Okay, so here we go.
Sweet, number 1. These are little descriptions that should be read with the images. This is the main protagonist. She may have a stern look on her face, but she secretly likes kittens. So she's a softie. Under there.
Alright, so sorry,
2, this guy is a protagonist, and even though he has a huge smile on his face, he's filled with a whole bunch of secrets. Also, sorry for the empty space, had to hide a spoiler. He kind of gives me Brad energy.
Brad energy.
This is a design for the guards of a city that the chapter starts out in. Nice, yo, I like that hammer there. Like that dude in Mortal Kombat. A little something I did to celebrate Pride Month. Happy Pride, 10 out of 10. a little behind the scenes thing I posted on Twitter. Look at this smug boy. There's some Brad.
There you go. You love world maps.
Map! Sick. Here's a map of Pantheris where the story takes place. Got the Lion's Kingdom down there, the Tiger's Turf. That's a cool name. The Leper's Realm.
Yeah.
The Tiger's Turf. I dig that.
Sick.
Yo, Kim Possible, 10 out of 10. Kim Possible! Kim Possible! And here's the promo poster. The one after this is a textless version. Sick. Dude. See that on a comic book shelf, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
Yo, when can I buy that in my local shop? By now, I've posted a series of numbers in chat. Can anyone solve it? Will be posted on Twitter immediately after my showcase entry is done. I can't. Are you kidding me? Can't solve that.
3 minus 11 is -8.
1 minus 10 is -9.
I just watched Enola Holmes.
4 minus 3 is 1.
Enola would have solved it by now.
Yeah. Crazy.
All right.
Good stuff, Sarah. Fantastic. I like those two creepers down there kind of peeking around the, they're what are they
Shady.
up to? That's some Akatsuki shit.
Yeah, shady.
Did you see Orochimaru and Itachi in Fortnite, dude? Tomorrow. Did you see them?
Do you see?
Do you see? Do you bleed, Bruce?
Do you see?
Tell me, Bruce.
I loved Enola Holmes. I can't wait to watch the sequel.
Enola Holmes, it's good.
I loved it.
Did you just watch it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll watch it. I trust you.
It's based off like a teen novel.
Cool.
It's
I like teen shit.
Yeah,
It's like my favorite.
Superman, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Sherlock.
Yeah. I knew all about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't dive in.
Yeah.
So.
Bonds.
Bonds. Nice.
Movies-
Okay.
movies
Shit.
Bonds.
I was sleeping on it, Damiani. I'll give it a go.
I was too. I thought I had to read some stuff about it. I was like, all right, I guess sometimes it's weird with Netflix where something comes and goes and you just assume it wasn't good if no one said anything. But apparently people did. I missed the zeitgeist and it just, as you said, things get forgotten. And it was supposed to be a theatrical release. Warner Brothers were going to make it a big thing, but COVID hit, and so they sold it to Netflix.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
So it was supposed to be a big movie series. They're
Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Can I research for a sec?
Sure.
Time out, Cat.
Time out, chat.
Give me a moment.
I didn't realize that Millie Bobby Brown produced it. She was one of the producers of it too, and that was 2 years ago. So holy shit, or I mean more than 2 years ago. Hang on, what we got here? All right, I got a presentation. All right, let's checking out some stuff, chat. Sorry. All right, let's checking some news. Oh, there's some Xbox demos. Huh, I didn't see that. And last but not least, just check this out. Sorry, chat, I haven't eaten. I have my food, but food's probably gonna go bad. I wasn't sure how late he was gonna be, so I went to go get food because I didn't eat it yet. And the moment I stepped back in, he was here, so yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it. So bummed. Doctor Strange is going to Disney Plus soon too. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. Yeah. Curry chicken. It's still sealed and stuff, so it'll probably still be lukewarm, but I'll have to reheat it. But I'm always worried about chicken because it's gonna be already an hour into the showcase. We're probably gonna be another hour, so it's 2 hours of chicken sitting out, but it's not out. It's in its packed container, wrapped still, so it's still sealed. But yeah, I'm gonna have to heat it up. Yeah. Looking forward to playing Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. The demo kind of sold me. I don't it's still Muso combat. I think the Muso combat still sucks. let me rephrase that. It's too harsh. It's still very generic. It's boring. It's not fun to play that. Everything else about the game is more interesting, and it like just makes me want another like Three Houses game. Yeah, I just like want Three Houses, and I'm like it's just seeing more of the characters, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, so I could see it as being like a probably like a Swimming in Sevens. That's kind of like what Age of Calamity was, right? It was like really like it's nice how these Muso games are trying to adapt kind of like the tenets of these crossover franchises to make them feel kind of authentic, but the problem always comes down to the Muso gameplay. I feel like Koei Tecmo needs like if you love what it is, that's fine, but I feel like there is something more to Muso combat. It needs a few things. One, it's just a Switch, but like I hate saying that, but like they just need to make the games look better and run better. That's like the number one thing like it's that just takes me out of it. It needs to look better and run better for sure. I also think it would be nicer if it was I don't know. I mean, the some of the stuff you could obviously say would mean you change it from it wouldn't be a Muso game anymore. So maybe just like make it look better and run better. And I don't know. I like the maps are just kind of like boring looking after a while. I mean, at least like with Age of Calamity, you went to actual locations. We went to actual locations from the game, so that was kind of cool. And you went to some areas that were expanded, like the Yiga Clan hideout was expanded beyond what was even in the game. But so far through Diamond Three Houses, or Three Hopes, it's not doing that. You're going to the kind of like generic... I mean, they're areas from the Foldland, but like, they're not like... it's not iconic. So I guess it's a little bit harder. Yeah. Yeah, they're fun. My hope is it's not too long. The problem with these Muso games is they're way too damn... Like, Age of Calamity was way too long. And there's 3 routes. There's 3 routes to 3 hopes. So if each route is pretty long, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, looking forward to at some point playing Xenoblade 3. I don't think I have enough time to replay. I mean, I played 1 within the last 2 years, I feel like, because it came out in 2020. I did Definitive Edition in the Future Connected, but it's been a while since I played 2, and I never played Torna, so I'm thinking about maybe just watching one of those good summary videos that like sum up Xenoblade's storyline again, just like to have it in my head pretty fresh, because it's just been so long. It's been such a long time since I played them. Just going into 3. I have Torn on my Switch, just never played it. What else? Well, he already kind of did give his kind of like breakdown, but it's so comprehensive and involved, I forget. So here's the funny thing. Back in the day, when Xenoblade first came out, of anyone I knew, I was the person most into it. I was the one who rushed to go import it from Japan. I was the one who modded my Wii, jailbroke my Wii, like homebrew it, so I could play the European version ASAP. Told everyone how fucking awesome it was that I knew, and then everyone like jumped in afterwards, like, oh shit, like look at this and stuff, and like played 1 to death and like knew everything about it, and then kind of like dropped off from it. 2 didn't really help because like everything I saw about 2 really didn't interest me, and then I thought it was like an okay game, but like I wasn't really blown away by it. But yeah.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Back in action.
We got next submission from Ian Alexander Arts. Hi guys, this month I'm submitting 6 drawings of FF9 characters I did for my Let's Play thumbnails and a 7th FF7 drawing I did for the 25th anniversary. Hope you like them.
On the way home from work yesterday, I turned to Brad as he's driving and I say this quote. I really want to start Final Fantasy IX again.
Dang. It's one of the ones I have not played through.
He responded with, "It's my second favorite."
Whoa.
I got to disc 2, maybe, or 3 back in the day.
I played it, I played certain sections of it extensively for an episode of Pop Fiction, but I did not play through the entirety of the game.
This is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I used GameFAQs to have saves take me to certain parts of the game, and then I played those areas like many times to like check stuff out.
Sick.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, that's sick.
How you doing, Alexander Arts? Always great to hear from you. Sick. Dude, that hair is awesome.
Gecko tattoo, man.
Love that. Dope. Dope. I played enough to know what's up there. That's cool. Awesome.
Aw.
So good. Oh, that's really fucking good. My god. Nice. There he is. Best. So cool.
There it is.
Yeah. Yep.
BB.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I forgot 9. I don't know who this character is.
It's a Brad question.
I was about to say like BoJack Horseman. It's like, why is BoJack Horseman with Vivi or something? Why is this crossover?
Multiverse, dude.
Multiverse. Sorry.
We're noobs.
Dude.
Awesome.
That's 100% a red mage, right? If that's not a red mage, I'll be angry.
So sick. Love that.
That better be a red mage. Next is Dawn. That's a dragoon!
Sick.
I mean, I guess they say with the headpiece, but...
Chet, there's 2 main reasons that I don't finish more JRPGs. The main number 1 main reason is maybe not what you think it is. It's not length. I guess length does factor into it, but Damiani, I have a very hard time coming back to a game if I stop it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And JRPGs are so long that the chances of that happening are way higher. Stopping and then like trying to come back to it, you know, because the journey is so long. It's like, I've done that with so many fucking JRPGs in my life that I just have not finished because I get 10, 15, 20 hours in and then stop for like 2 months. And then I'm like, I forget, do I start over? I forget what, like.
Yeah.
It's happened so many times.
Yep.
Like when I play a JRPG, unless I fully commit my entire life to like finishing it quickly, or in like not rushing through, but like just focusing on it and it alone, like I won't finish unless I do that. It's tough.
I see a word here and I feel like you need to read this.
Tujuengi, greetings, Huber and Damiani, greetings. Been in a Nick Cage mood lately. You know what I've been craving a rewatch for? I was talking to Brad, I don't know. We should have a camera just in Brad's car and you can just listen to our conversations. I was telling him about a film that I am craving with Nichols Cage. This is yesterday. Lord of War!
Lord of War.
Underrated. There's that word again.
Dang.
There it is. I've been in a Nick Cage mood lately, so watched The Rock Face Off. And for the first time, Con Air, Cyrus the Virus. Fun to watch. Also watched Stranger Things Season 4 and Spy X Family, which were both great. Top Gun Maverick was great to see in cinema. The action scenes were so good. The biggest regret of my life is not being able to see that in the IMAX. And then there is Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, nothing to see. Move along.
Don, are you here?
Past 2 months, I have played basically nothing else but Genshin Impact and 1 session of Gran Turismo 7. 80% grinding, but it's been mostly fun. I do need to do the Kaito files, and I need to get to Lost Judgment. And soon, Capcom Fighting Game Collection and Sonic Origins are released and fun to go through. This not E3 summer has been pretty good. Devolver Show was fun, and while Capcom had some games or other showcases, they were bringing their A game. Finally got confirmation on Dragon's Dogma 2 with Daigo Ikeno as an art director. He is amazing. I'll finally play RE Village, third-person view for the win. And we got a good look at Street Fighter 6, and I'm loving the direction they're going. Got a haircut since 2.5 years, currently waiting for my passport to arrive because I'm going to Gamescom just as a visitor, but I'm really excited for the trip. Possibly visit other cities too. Congratulations and welcome a new member of the Allies community, Manager Gabby. Love and respect to Julinki. Yeah.
Here's what TJ submitted this time.
Sick. Amazing. Love that. That is so dope.
The Arisen.
That's a really good vibes. Really good vibes picture there.
We got a sequence of these Chun-Li sketches and the progress through them, so
Sick.
let's go through. Alright, so the first one. Yeah, then like it's a little bit more
Dope.
defined there. Yeah, like more lines.
Damn.
That one might have been earlier. I might have mislabeled that one. Sorry. Oh yeah, there we go. This one.
Damn.
And we got to this part. Here's why it's like darker. Is this to like help see something? I'm not like why you do this. For anyone who is actually an artist, the darker shade at this point, and finally we arrive at this.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Chun-Li hype. Unreal.
Sick.
She looks so sick there.
Alright. Probably for shadows? Okay.
Nice.
Next one comes from Samo Roseman at Namzor. Aloha, Damiani and Huber. It's been a few months since my last post again, and I got some good stuff to share this time. I finally had an opportunity to get off island and went on a short trip to LA for Star Wars Celebration at the end of May. Had a great time, but was extremely exhausted by the end of it. Saw a bunch of cool panels, bought some merch, even visited Disney for the Star Wars After Dark special event. There's way more than 9 pictures in the post, so feel free to pick and choose your favorite to showcase on the stream. As always, mahala nui loa for everything you do. Love and respect. Mahalo. Samo Roseman, Namzor. P.S. Also, that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition pre-order on Nintendo's eShop was just horrendous. They just need to get it together to avoid another fustercluck like that. Went on the eShop, right? It was through their site, and it was pretty bad. But whatever it was terrible. We still don't know when the heck.
Messed up on saving some weird HDR stuff on that Chun-Li picture from Tirjuengi.
Oh, it's made our... It's not saving.
You know, just when they saved it, probably.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
us. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, for that dark shadow thing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. That makes sense.
Yep.
Sounds like it makes sense to me. Sorry.
Cool.
Here, let's get to some of these photos from small...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so this should look familiar.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Anaheim Convention Center. Haven't been there in a while. I'll just do it like this so you can see the whole picture.
That's a great photo, dude. That's great art.
Yeah, Convention Center is one of my personally like that. They in San Diego are my two favorite convention centers I've ever been to.
That's so
I've always
cool.
wished that E3 would have moved to like Anaheim instead of the LA Convention Center. Like it's just a much better setup there. I think much more walkable. So we got like that
Damn.
IG-88 or something
Hell
like
yeah.
that. Protocol
Yep.
Bounty Hunter droid and
Yep.
yeah, speeder bike. So sick. Got some outfits here.
Damn. Plo
That's from
Koon.
Solo, yeah. Got a little TIE fighter right there.
Wow.
Wanna hop in it?
Take off, dude.
Take off? Just take off. This is for Huber. I picked this one specifically for Huber. Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
Jones
yeah.
and Huber, bait right here.
Best there is. Best there was. Best there ever will be.
Kind of just want to like have a chance to go on that sometime with like both like Huber and Jones to see them like go nuts about the Haunted Mansion in person.
Damiani, when I experience my favorite shit of all time, I'm usually like so locked in, zoned in that I just like don't say a word or like don't even move. Like when I go see movies, you know, I just like I just.
Hell yeah.
So when I'm on the Haunted Mansion, I'm just like laser focused
Hell yeah.
in it, feeling it. Dude.
Yeah, look at that. Nighttime with all those lightsabers, dude.
Wow. That's so hype, dude. Oh my god.
So cool. After dark, they said. And then we got this shot of
Wow.
California Adventure, the pier at night.
Nice.
Lit up really nice. And then we got
It's like an A-wing,
A-wing, right? Or
something. Not an A-wing, but looks
close.
like it.
Yeah, it's smaller. It's something else. Yeah.
Cool.
But I know where that is. It's right by the Rise of Resistance entrance. Yeah. Cool. Sorry, that was the last one.
It's great. Nice to see Star Wars fans still
Hell yeah.
celebrating, hanging out.
This one's from, you want to do
Eric Jackson, hey Damiani and Huber. For this month, I was a little stacked with D&D prep for 2 campaigns I run. Vecna! So I wasn't able to produce any juggling video or voiceover clip. Instead, I've chosen to showcase just 4 of the 70-odd photos that I shot/edited from my trip back home. My baby nephew was born a few months ago, and he was a big reason that brought me back to the Midwest. The pictures show me holding a very grumpy baby after he had been passed through half a dozen people. My brother with his child, a lovely close-up, and a nice little shot of the older generation with the younger. They are my heart and my joy, and I want to take a moment here to celebrate them. Additionally, I just wanted to say, Huber, though, I know no words can heal the damage suffered by your enormous heart. I wish that my voice can join the tidal wave of love coming from this community that desires only for your happiness and health. Just as we sought to support Brandon and Amanda when they were in need, so too do we want to see you succeed and thrive. Your love of games like Persona 5, Resident Evil, and Shenmue truly inspires joy in those of us who follow your work and your streams. To me, you are joy, you are love, you are passion, and the world would be a far darker and less jolly place without you in it. Oh, thank you. You are loved by so much of my heart. You're my spirit animal, my Patronus, my totem, and I wish you nothing but love and happiness. Sorry it's taking so long for my words to be expressed and felt, as I'm not often on Twitter, but I hope this sentiment has been worth the wait. Thank you for indulging in my long comment. Thank you for all you do. Love and respect, Eric Jackson, aka Jax on Deck on Twitch. Love and respect. Yeah. Yep, that baby's over it. Absolutely done for the day. Nap time.
Oh man, that's a good emote face.
Nice. Curiosity. Wrong answers only. For this one. Hell yeah. Jolly. so comforting. Just watched the Walking Dead episode where they first get to Alexandria, and there's this really touching moment where they roll up and they hear kids playing. So just that shot is just like the simple comfort of that. Jolly.
With that,
10 out of 10.
we are now in our audio portion, so we'll need our headphones going
Sure.
forward.
Chill, chill, chill.
Our first submission comes from Darumo. Hi-yo, allies. I'm submitting a song for my friend's musical project, Birthday Bike. The song is called Tom Moves to America, off the recently released debut album, Thanks Man,
Thanks, man.
and is inspired by a character from one of our favorite games, Shenmue. I was involved in the writing, recording, performing, producing, mixing of the album over the course of many years, out of the love and respect for my friend, because bonds. Every paragraph is going to end with a word that panders to humor. This do-it-yourself project has been super important to my buddy, and though we have no expectations regarding its success outside of our immediate friend group, I figured the least I could do is a bit of targeted advertising. If anyone is interested in hearing more, the album is on multiple streaming services, including Spotify and Bandcamp under Birthday Bike. Thanks for your consideration. Love and respect, Darumo. And, sorry, let me,
Good moves.
Sorry, I have to go to Documents, Stream Files, Community Showcase, this month, Audio. Here we go.
10 out of 10. Holy shit. That's such a 10. Fucking love that. It's my favorite kind of music too. It's like pop punky. It's great.
Next question. You want to read this from Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin. Hello, Huber and Damiani. I can't count the dozens of indie games that were the highlight of un-E3 this year, but also thank you for Square Enix and Capcom for bringing it this year. The Square Enix release schedule alone over the next less than 2 years is impressive. Still waiting for Nintendo, though. While we wait for the 29th, hopefully, and perhaps a look at the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, hopefully, here's a related musical submission. After turning Breath of the Wild's Hyrule Castle from minor to major some time ago, I'm going back to this track to put it through the N64 sound treatment. P.S. Welcome, Gabby. Wonderful choice. LNR, Kevin Gillet. Sick. Greetings, greetings! That's tight, dude. So dope.
Forgot to do on our own rules. I know videos are 3 minutes. I forgot if songs are capped or not. So I want to be unfair to everyone else.
This shit is so dope.
It's It's almost.
Such a 10, dude. Can't handle it.
I'll still put it 4 because I know we don't things over 4, but that was really good.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damiani loves it. He's gonna listen to it on his drive home.
Yeah.
Speaking of the heart and the soul. He mentioned he was over the limit.
I must have just
Hell
missed
yeah.
it. Sorry. I'm a little tired.
It was awesome.
Last audio submission.
Thank you for that. That was so good.
Yes. Last audio submission from Michelle Jackson. Hello, Down in Humor. It's been a busy month, but my inspiration for making music returned, so here's 2 songs I worked on.
Nice.
So we're going to switch this over real quick. Change.
What do we have? Just a jam right here. So dope. Dude, I wish this was my Fortnite menu music. It's amazing. Loved that. That Persona bass right there.
Gotta do a collaboration with Alex. And they do the funky version of this.
So sick.
Good stuff, Michelle.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Vecna.
Vecna.
We now move into.
I love that. Oh my god, I love that. That's my current favorite kind of music. Pop punk is like my origin.
Oh yeah.
And like now, for the last like 5 years, it's been just like lo-fi, mellow beats.
Dude, just destroy. YouTube is dominated by lo-fi.
Yeah, Taiko. Taiko's my number one like
lo-fi.
of all time right now. Like,
Yeah, dude.
for a long time.
Just do everything like chill lo-fi video game and 80s synthwave, man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
everything. Our last segment, which also might be ironically our longest segment. I thought we were short. We got a lot of video submissions. It's time for videos.
Have a good night, sir.
Oh yeah, take it easy. Vecna. First one comes from Damon, aka Radioactive Magic. Hello, allies. Since the last showcase, I have actually gotten an episode or two ahead of what I am showing you each month of my Pokemon game design study series. However, this time I'm actually going back to a previous episode that I have specially reserved for Hubert.
Nice.
So Hubert, I once told Jones that if there was only one episode of my series I could convince him to watch in its entirety, it was the one about the Pokédex. For you, it's this episode, because this one is all about forming bonds in video games. I would love it if when you have a spare 39 minutes to watch the whole thing. However, if not, here are 3 minutes to get a taste. And P.S. YouTube algorithm has blessed me. One of my videos has gotten over 10K views. I gained over 100 subs from it. Woohoo! Congratulations.
Nice.
I have set this up to start at 2:28 as requested and go for 3 minutes. Let's see if it worked.
So what even is bonding? To spare us from falling down the psychological rabbit hole of articles and studies on the matter, I have taken the liberty of digging through this concept and will simply show you my findings and the conclusions I've come to. Between people, it's a mutual mental and emotional attachment to each other, typically through shared experiences and interests. Looking beyond the surface level, we find elements like empathy and compassion playing an important role. That's all cool and good, but how does this help us as game designers? Well, this is where it gets interesting. I've done a bunch of research on different mediums, from how story writers evoke a relationship between the protagonist and the reader, to watching videos on team building exercises, and I've come up with 8 basic categories for how to create a bond. Keep in mind that while going through this list, I'm focusing on the perspective of the witness or the observer from the outside developing empathy or compassion to another individual or fictional character.
Played that 2 nights ago.
Since these are the vital ingredients for creating a bond, we need to know what sparks their creation. Also, I'm just talking about bonding itself first. We will come back to how this ties into video games and Pokemon afterwards. Number 1. Expressing affection. One aspect you might be expecting me to talk about is love or respect. True enough, if you have developed a positive bond towards a person, then either one or both of them are now present. For example, you might not love your co-workers, but when you bond with them, you certainly develop respect. If neither of these two aspects are present, then who is to say there is a bond at all? But love and respect might be more related to the results of a positive bond rather than the ingredients of it. However, what is very much an ingredient is the ability to express and listen to the expression of affection, or in other words, communication. If you are not familiar with the concept of the 5 love languages, then I highly recommend researching the topic. They are a very insightful mental model for how people communicate in relationships, and you might learn something about yourself. In short, these 5 love languages are words of affirmation, gift-giving, acts of service, physical touch, and quality time.
Quality time.
So you can see how these love languages are very important to bonding. Assuming that consent is present, expressing affection works to nurture the primal need to love and be loved. The only way to know that you are giving and receiving it properly is by communication. However, people tend to have different ways of communicating and accepting love or respect. So understanding how someone best hears or speaks a love language goes a long way to making sure that everyone's needs are met. If everyone is speaking well and being heard...
There you
Sick.
go. Yeah.
I like that presentation.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're like stats on all of us.
Hell yeah, that was cool. I like the stats part. That was sick. Hell yeah. Fantastic.
Next is from...
Bonds. Alexander Zirianov.
Yeah.
Hello, allies. I'm continuing highlighting Apex Legends characters, and today we'll talk about Bloodhound. Born in a family of engineers, Bloodhound became an orphan at a very young age due to an industrial explosion and was adopted by Uncle Arthur, who lived in a community that rejected technology. After 10 years of training, Bloodhound was given the final trial, hunting a prowler with a small axe. During the hunt, Bloodhound discovered that the prey was already killed by a greater beast and found a charge rifle inside the creature's lair. When the beast attacked, Bloodhound used the rifle for self-defense and seemingly killed the creature. The scene was observed by Artur's raven, and when Bloodhound returned, Artur exiled his protege from the tribe for rejecting the glory of the hunt for a quick kill. Only character I really played in Apex. The same night, the creature attacked the village and mortally wounded Artur. Wishing to help, Bloodhound threw charge rifles, exploding energy core at the beast, causing it to flee. Artur, in his dying breath, stated that Bloodhound had passed the trial. Several years later, the village was visited by a hunter named Boone. Bloodhound joined Boone's hunt for an elusive beast, and the two eventually grew close and became lovers. When they finally found the creature, Boone revealed that he was attempting to capture it and sell it. The pair argued, and Boone left. Bloodhound followed him to the market and saw how the creature escaped its cage and brutally killed Boone. Finding Boone's death lacking in honor, Bloodhound decided to gather honor in his stead in Apex games so that Boone may enter Valhalla. In terms of gameplay, Bloodhound is a recon legend. Like all recon legends, Bloodhound can scan survey beacons to reveal the next ring. Bloodhound's passive ability shows footprints of all recent enemy activities, allowing you to track your rivals, get an idea of opponent's team size and state, and if they used abilities, learn what legends they are playing as and whether their abilities are still on a cooldown. You can also ping footprints to pass this information to your teammates. Bloodhound's tactical ability scans the environment in front of you, briefly revealing enemies and traps for your entire squad. This allows you to discover ambushes or flanking attempts and see enemies through walls, smoke, and gas. Bloodhound's ultimate ability enhances hearing, movement speed, reduces scans cooldown, and turns vision black and white, except for enemies highlighted in red, making you the ultimate hunter. However, Bloodhound's active abilities can be seen and heard from afar, so there's always a chance that the hunter will become the prey. I like playing as Bloodhound because I enjoy reading history of recent events, and because this legend's perspective is so different from everyone else's. In this video, I've tried to highlight some of it, as well as Bloodhound's interactions with Revenant and other legends. This is just a small taste. The game is much more than I can possibly show in just 3 minutes. Love Bloodhound.
Trust nature, then trust yourself.
So dope. I'm playing Apex in like 2 years. Probably. 2 full years, probably.
Become one with the hunt. Someone traveled through here. There was a recent battle here. Someone was gathering loot here. Someone was wounded here. They survived. Someone traveled through here recently.
Love that shit. I love a tracker. Daryl Dixon. Yo, that's some good aiming.
Looks like you know how to handle yourself.
Marking our surroundings. I am Blood Hunter. I downed a hostile.
Oh, nice. Dude, I didn't even know there were bow and arrows in the game. Jesus, Mortal Kombat.
For my love, for Boone. I assure we will meet in the halls of Valhalla. This helm and shield were worn by my uncle Artur. He now dines in Valhalla as his memory guides our fellow people. I wish I could speak with him today. About Boone, the Oseator. The promise that drew me to these games. All Father blesses Ramya Parek with many gifts. She even got my uncle's helm right.
I heard you. I'm not thanking you.
As you wish.
Don't go thinking I owe you anything.
I am owed no gratitude. The gods, however. With this jump pad, you can almost reach the gods. Replicator here. The Dwerger works through this device. Attack this zone. For the All-Father. Prowler here.
Watch my back.
We are blessed with a trident. Let us board.
Hell of a dog.
Big-eyed as did the ancients across the sea.
We got a dragon to drive.
Like soul upon her chariot, we lie.
The wind, you hear me?
2 enemy squads live. We tuck a victory and slaughter.
Champion. Dude, nice.
Yeah, little horn.
The Horn of Gondor.
You
Loved
are the
it.
Apex champions.
Some good character building there with all that stuff. Loved it. I've seen you do those before. Those are so cool.
Next from Bill McDonald. Thanks for watching the PC beta trailer, Hot Coffee. There's a link at the bottom that will introduce you to the most exciting universe in the world. No, seriously, thank you. It's always nice to know that there are still people smart enough to come across this kind of game. It's very short, yeah. Didn't see the link.
Itch.io.
Yeah, I
Sick.
figured, like, find it in there.
Dude, I like the vibe.
Sorry.
It was brief, but I like that vibe.
Yeah.
I like those characters. Some like corpse, dude. Was that a corpse?
Hot coffee on Itch.io.
Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Sick.
Cool.
I like the character models for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Alright, from Mr. Cone Man.
Greetings, Damiani and Huber. I once fanned the flames of the console war in my youth, a proud PlayStation Nintendo paragon I was, and to much a lesser extent still am. I never had an Xbox darken my doorway. In saying that, however, I offer this olive branch to all Xbox enthusiasts. I recognize greatness when I hear it. Please all rise for the Gaming International Anthem and extend some love and respect to every gamer among you. Be thy mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC, or yes, even Stadia. Love and respect, Syrian. No console wars here, all about the games.
Oh, did I do this again? I do this every time because I never remember. Alright, give me a sec.
Hold, chat, hold.
Oh, wait. This would be white. I just forgot to make it visible, that's all. Sorry. No food this far into the day. It makes me like very out of it. I'm sorry.
Gnarly. Gnarly. Chills, I just got chills.
Double check it's right.
Insane.
Take me to Valhalla.
I wish I was good at something. Goodness.
Awesome.
God.
Next video submission from Shane G. Hi allies, longtime lurker here. I'm an amateur video editor, and this is a short preview of something I've been slowly working on for a long time. Hopefully showing it off and getting some feedback will spur me to finish it. It's basically a musical tribute to the Halo series,
Nice.
but it goes through the games in order and sort of stylistically tells the story of each one as it goes. Hope it's like Love and Respect. So this is where I was a little confused. Like I might have played the wrong video, but we got 2 back-to-back Halo videos, so that's because I don't watch these to preserve the secret for me as well. So
Thanks, Mr. Conman.
here we go.
Here we go.
Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in
Dude.
about 90 seconds, they'll be
Chills.
all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
The enemy. External and
Everyone.
internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day. Fall back! Fall back!
Iconic.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Punch it.
We're disengaged. Going for minimum safe distance.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
You sure
Wait,
you
so
wouldn't
what,
rather
they
take
didn't know
a
what
seat?
the Halo ring
We'll
was?
be fine.
They didn't know what that was?
If I
Oh.
still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed. Cortana has not said anything that cool since. That is so good.
You know, this is like open world Halo.
Alert, Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Cooked.
Love that. A pistol. Top 10 video game weapons of all time. That pistol is there, dude.
The ring has some kind of deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power.
This at the time, this part, that's the part.
Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid.
Blood.
Barely.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent...
That is a Destiny nod.
But I require your assistance.
Do you have any idea what
That was a
bastard
ghost!
almost made you do?
The flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
Oh, sick.
He turns to the camera and asks us, the player. Is that the reveal? Or is there a character?
I think there's like a character.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
some
I don't
brute
remember
or something.
that one, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Or that like flood thing. Is that in one?
Ah.
Sick. That got me hyped as hell for Halo. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Jones would have loved that.
Oh yeah. Next one's from Bo.
I was going to submit another dev log last month, but got my dates mixed up and missed the boat. but I couldn't work on my game all this month anyway because of work, so I'm resubmitting it again, but on time this go around. I would also like to submit a question if I could. Do you like fireworks?
We kind of talked about that.
Did you like just submit this right now? That's hilarious. That's so funny. I asked because I hate fireworks. I work at a park and every night we set off fireworks during summer. That sucks. Making my cushy 9-to-5 job into a grueling 9-to-10 job. And I keep thinking, why? Why do hundreds of people flock to see fireworks? I like small personal fireworks. You know, the big like bing is whatever. I like small shit. Do they not know that we're in the 21st century and television and the internet exists, or that they could be doing literally anything else that will better entertain their time? I know I have a bias because these fireworks shows make my job harder, but even when I was a kid, I hated fireworks. Lighting them is cool, but being dragged from playing with my friends and Legos to wait for 46 hours in a crowd of drunk, rude people for a 5-minute light bright show? No thanks. So I'm curious if I'm the only one who doesn't get fireworks. That's hilarious. I don't traditionally like fireworks shows at all. Even like Dodger games, you know, they'll do Friday night fireworks. I usually just bounce. I'm not into it. Disneyland fireworks, I'm not into. I like home fireworks. M80s, sparklers, big ass fountain thing. Like that's kind of stuff I like.
Hey guys, I have a few things.
Throwing them at each other.
So let's get started. First, I wanted to put in movement mechanics, but needed to fix a few errors with my water surface.
Dude.
Also, needed to make water materials. I got a lot of help from Tharl VFX on YouTube, his tutorial series on waterfalls.
Sick.
I don't want people to play my game and say, swimming sucks. So I grabbed a salmon from Sketchfab, rigged it, animated it, and put it in the game. Now the player can transform into a fish to swim around and also launch into the air.
It's
to
Donkey
get to high
Kong
places.
Country Tropical Freeze vibes right there.
Dude.
Sick.
And if you're a
So
fish
rad.
outside of water, you take damage.
Love that.
Next, I made a volume that shifts the player's gravity when the switch is activated. To do this, I have to either change portions or whole mechanics of the player's locomotion, like jumping and climbing. I also wanted to polish or add small mechanics to the game. I switched out some hazards to look better. I added more projectiles the player can use. The player can now attach the splines to move along the x-axis.
Oh.
Worked on talking to NPCs. And when the player goes into the building, it now transitions from 2D to 3D.
Damn! Yo, it reminds me of Urban Strike on Genesis.
Cool.
It's a helicopter game, but then you could land and go in buildings and it'd be like a shooter. Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, Urban Strike. Dude, that game looks awesome.
Yeah.
I want to be a
So
fish.
impressive.
I wonder if
Yeah,
you can
the
like.
fish.
I wonder if flopping around, you'll find secrets that way.
Yeah,
Like
get
if you
get
flop under,
flop
yeah.
under that, yeah, if there's no roll or dodge.
That's hype.
Or slide, sorry. Next video comes from Most Schmuck. Thanks to the Golden Voice tier on Patreon, this exists now. I had to cut the original a bit to make the lip sync match up, but knowing how much Brandon Jones loves lip sync in video games, I hope he doesn't mind. Enjoy the GT, man. The GT man. Oh god, I get it now. Holy shit.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest. All the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... Well, let's just say your hour has come again.
Sick.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Can someone mod that in? Yo, I'll play Half-Life again if you mod that in.
Oh my god, dude. Jones mod, please. Whole game. Fantastic.
Oh man, so good.
Half-Life 2, one of the easiest 10s there ever was.
Next video is from Mellow Fellow.
Such an easy 10. Hello, hello, fellow allies! As is tradition, it seems, Steam Next Fest has decided to take place at a bad time again. Last time it was right around the release of Elden Ring, LOL, so in case you missed it, here's a nice little highlight video of some games I enjoyed. I tried to put a spotlight on games we haven't seen. Hope you liked the video.
Our last stream team was Steam Next Fest demos. Hopefully get some in here we did not get a chance to get around to. Because there are a lot we didn't. Oh, I get it.
That looks fun.
Oh.
Looks really fun.
We played this. We played this. We absolutely played this. This was sick. I love this. 9 Souls. This is my favorite. Yeah, beat that dude up.
That's really good. I hung up Soldiers chat. It's just too punishing.
Oh wow, yeah, it's on that part.
The difficulty did not outweigh the quality. It outweighed the quality. Yeah.
Didn't play this. Probably a good thing because it was Isla with us, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, that was the.
Yeah, dude.
We did download that, but we didn't. I don't think we played it. The kick one.
Angry Foot.
Yeah.
This one looks so great. There's no
Yeah,
light.
we didn't play this.
Yes, please.
He was like,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a little too complex, actually, for me. I like that concept. That looks a little too complicated, though. Horror Tycoon.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
a great
like, don't
concept.
make you that. Oh shit, yeah.
Damn. Dude. Windjammers cross Punch Out?
Punch Out, yeah.
That looks amazing.
And animations.
Yeah. Holy crap. Dude, the Punch Out on Wii was so good. Remember that one?
Yeah.
When it came back? Fantastic game.
Nice.
That was fun. Great trailer.
Next video from Ashes of Aranea. Ever since August 12, 2021, a sense of foreboding despair has loomed over the heads of a subset of the EZA community. On that fateful day, an episode of Huber Syndrome was uploaded, starting a stir.
Ooh.
Like the wings of a butterfly, it implanted a chain of events that took almost 300 days to finally meet its conclusion. When a particular word was uttered from Huber's mouth, he could never have known the consequences of his actions.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
I don't know what this is, chat, but I'm scared. Honestly, that would be the icing on the cake, is having my own little house somewhere to really have that final stamp of living in this world.
Now you can have your own room in the FC house, right?
Yeah, but it feels like a frat house.
Not anymore. I'm proud to present to you the new EZA Free Company.
Dude, cozy campfire.
Little monster meat.
Yo, cozy vibes right here. Ooh, alright, tidied it up, I see. Okay. Nice and tidy. Oh, this is clean. This room is very nice. This is a fun hangout room. That person with the sword is a menace. Sheathe that weapon. We're just trying to hang out here. Oh, I loved that too. This is so good. Was that a bathroom? Mm-hmm. Nice bathroom. Holy shit. Plenty of reading material. This is a very classy bathroom. Oh, Lady D would be jealous of that tub.
Okay, they're calling this the raid room. All right. So this is the name of our downstairs. Is now the raid room.
Rave or raid?
Raid. R-A-I-D.
Fucking Knights of the Round down here, dude. What? So sick. Do you gather around that table like Organization 13? Have you all RP'd and gathered around and sat there and discussed the next moves?
Yeah. The house design, yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic.
The video was over sooner than I had expected, so I'm just gonna make you look at this bear. Hell yeah.
Great bear, great helmet too.
Trans rights, animal rights.
That one's friendly. I like the friendly bear and I like the menacing bear. That was great. That was fantastic.
All right.
Love everything you've done there.
So yeah, some of us certainly have long memories. The fact that the FC was a frat house is undeniable, but we really never did anything about it at that point. It's not like we had anyone interested in decorating it, or so we thought. But the luck of the draw, I won a small house on the lottery, and also by luck, I made Cruxus Skyren one of the tenants. And at the time, he mentioned interest in decorating, which I had no reason to deny, considering that I am terrible at it. Lo and behold, Cruxus turned out to be a god of decoration, and one day, I had a badass house that looked better than anything I could ever have expected. The shock was so great, we, the FC members, instantly started talking about asking Damiani to let Cruxus do the same to FC house. In about a week, Cruxus had remodeled the entire FC house on his own, with some of us contributed with funding and furnishings from various different places in the game. And now finally, after Huber professed the truth, we can never deny, we finally have an amazing home with multiple cozy rooms, a kitchen, and even a bathroom for whenever Kyle decides to come back to 14. Apparently this next Saturday, in fact, what a coincidence.
Nice.
Thank you, Huber and Damiani. See you all next time whenever I can beat the deadline that I so often procrastinate towards right at the last day of the community showcase deadline. Posting this with the 32 minutes left to spare. Clearly, I should have done one more dungeon at least. Trans rights are humans' rights. Love and respect.
Love and respect. Fantastic.
Next from Method MC2.
Awesome. Yeah, all the books was the best touch with the bathroom. It really makes it.
Method, just want to show off Lost Planet 2, a game near and dear to my heart.
Oh, love Lost Planet. Bring it back.
Hi everyone, this is Method MC2, formerly shout out to Yoko Taro. It's been a while since my last showcase video. Kept you waiting, huh?
What the hell kept you?
Wesker.
Lost Planet 2 was released in 2010 for the PS3, 360, and PC with Games for Windows Live integration. In my opinion, it is the most complete, incomplete game of its generation.
Yeah.
Lost
Two
Planet
is
just Monster Hunter with guns and mechs. This is my quick way of explaining away the stiff movement, clunky controls, and 4-player co-op focus. Anyway, that's as critical as I'm gonna get here. Check out the old GT review for more of that.
Yeah.
So, how do you deal with a shadowy megacorporation on the verge of doing a planetary cataclysm? The power of friendship and heavy weapons, of course. On your expedition, you'll meet all sorts of interesting new friends. Shotguns, Gatling guns, grenades, rocket launchers, lasers, plasma cannons, and other devastating goodies. You also have access to a cornucopia of mechanized exoskeletons to be saved to your quote, not machine porn folder. Gears spin, pistons pump, and metal grinds as you mow down monsters and mechs alike, for daring to stand between and the end of a level. But unlike Dead Space, when you cut these monsters' limbs off, they just grow back. Lost Planet 2 provides an abundance of showdowns with colossal monsters and imaginative scenarios. There's plenty of beautifully cheesy one-liners and absurdist action to be found in this long-forgotten gem. If you'd like to play this game with a co-op partner, feel free to reach out. I'm always eager to take new people on a tour of EDN 3. Sadly, Capcom removed the Steam version from sale back in November, citing installation issues related to Games for Windows Live, which it claims to be investigating. They promised to keep us informed, and it's only been, what, half a year? Hopefully, we'll hear back before they announce Dragon's Dogma 3. I hope you'll join me next showcase for the sequel to Lost Planet 2. No, not Lost Planet 3, which was developed by Spark Unlimited, also the developer of Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, and defunct since 2015. No shade, but it was too different from the first two Lost Planet games for me to engage with. We'll instead be looking back to X Troopers, a manga-esque arena shooter for the 3DS and PS3, which was never released outside of Japan. I hope you enjoy this quick preview.
Sick. I did. Lost Planet hype. I wonder if it'll ever return. It feels like no. Sometimes it just feels like no. You know? Be cool though.
Oh, that was the other game.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Will Capcom resurrect it next?
I don't know.
We shall see. Our final submission.
Final one?
From Rob Bob Will. Here's a video of a game that I've been working on. I'm using it to teach myself game dev so I can hopefully work on something original soon. Huber might recognize it.
I recognize it. Oh, pressure. Pressure, pressure. Yeah, Lost Planet is dead and that's okay. Yeah, it was fun. Some games retire.
Server?
Oh my god. Rise through the ranks to be the best server in the universe. Fuck, dude, this is giving me anxiety. They're gonna ask for ranch, aren't they, right now?
Oh god. They're gonna ask for ranch right now.
I truly believe if everyone worked in the food service industry, like, the world would be a better place. If everyone was required to work 1 year as a server, I think it would help humans empathize with one another. I truly believe it.
I worked in an ice cream shop for 2 summers.
Yeah, retail in general, food, all of it.
There were 3 summers, I forget.
Food gets really intense because, like, when somebody wants an alcoholic beverage or somebody is hungry and they want it, like, emotions, dude. Emotions. People get fucking emotional. It's different than, like, buying a t-shirt or something. No disrespect to retail. It's just like, dude, when people are hungry, they get irrational and nuts. When can I play this? How do I play this?
Yeah, Huber wants to play it.
I said, yeah, I want to, dude, Mike and Mike this. I want to Mike and Mike this. I want to play this.
All right.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing that it still happens, you know? People being mean in restaurants. Right after COVID, too, people were, like, out of control. And it's like, dude, show a little sympathy. Empathy.
That is going to do it.
Yeah!
For the June Community Showcase, I can speak.
We did it.
If you want to be a participant next month for July, you got to be a $10 and up patron. That is our Community Showcase tier. The post will go up much sooner this month. We had to push back the showcase this month due to all the Summer Game Fest craziness. So next month it'll return to the beginning. I believe it is July 5th will be the day. So I am going to get that post up pretty soon. I'm calling for your submissions. And again,
Sounding the horns of Gondor.
Yeah, and it is with Brad. Brad will be
Nice.
July, Isla will be August, and those are your next two allies coming up for Community Showcase. As that said, we definitely want to like maybe talk a little bit with and potentially with Gabby about any potential changes we want him to do, maybe in the submission process, and maybe even further streamlining it, or yeah, see what we might do. But July 5th will be the next one, Tuesday, July 5th. So I'll get that post up, asking for stuff. But yeah, wonderful work as always, everyone. Yeah, when's your nightly streams, Huber?
Maybe not tonight. Yeah, probably not tonight, actually. I got an early morning tomorrow, Chad. I'm getting like a little procedure on my eyeball. Nothing crazy. So yeah, not tonight.
Yeah.
This week, though, for sure, we are currently in the middle of 2 full playthroughs right now. I finished the first half of Last of Us Part 2 Grounded Mode, which I've done before, but never on 60 frames, which is really nice. Finished the first half, got to a key transition point in the game, you know, kind of like a natural break point. So then I threw in Life is Strange, going through that as well, and we finished just episode 1 for now. So we'll be going back to both of those games, kind of bouncing back and forth. But Joe, then 2 full playthroughs.
Nice. Nice.
Probably in the next couple minutes. Just not tonight.
Speaking of tonight, we will be back in about a little over 2 hours with our quarterly Hall of Greats. So that'll be coming up for a group stream tonight, and yeah, we will see you then. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week, and yeah, thank you again for all the wonderful creativity and awesome submissions. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Next time, bye.